Hey, this is Michael Janda. I'm here in Moscow, Russia. Today we're going to take you into Skillbox, an online school teaching UX design, web design, graphic design, coding. They're great people, great school. Let's check them out. I don't know if I got any of that. I'm Michael Janda. I'm here at Skillbox in their offices in Moscow, Russia. And I'm here with Igor and Sergey, who I met about a year ago when I came out to Moscow for the first time to speak at the AIC Design Day conference. AIC was founded by Sergey and Anton, who I talked with in my video about AIC agency. Sergey is the co-founder of that agency and is also one of the partners here at Skillbox, so he has a very busy life. Igor is one of the original founders of Skillbox, which is an online education platform based in Moscow, Russia.
My first customer paid me $50. Nice. for homepage.
Yeah.
And it was no problem for me because I really was exciting.
I did a whole website and a logo for like $250. That was my very first.
You loved it.
Oh yeah, man. You're hungry. I didn't know what to charge, and I needed work. So I was like, sign me up. And I did so many versions of the logo and built the whole site, coded it and everything. But I was okay with it.
I understand that I can't be an agency anymore. I just tired.
You're tired?
From clients, from...
Man, how long did that take till you got tired?
I also think that he's a clever guy.
Yeah.
He just tried 2 or 3 years ago.
That was it?
Let's
2 or 3
let's
years?
go to product. Yes.
How long did you do it?
15 years.
Yeah, 15 years.
And I'm still
15 years. 2 or 3 years. You're the smart one.
Yeah.
To do it 2 or 3 years and then to move on. Was that scary to shut down the agency and put it all into Skillbox?
It was not scary, it was expensive, it was hard because agency have clients, agency have story and
employees.
And it was a big way to change from agency to
Some contracts, some projects that they need to close.
Yeah.
So it was a very long and hard.
Months
To
and
shut
months.
down agency. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's better, I think, for everyone to sell agency.
Yeah, that's the big challenge when you're building an agency is how do you unwind it? You're so tight and tied into everything that it's so expensive to turn it off because you have to fulfill all of the projects that you have with all the employees that you have. And if you're not bringing in more work, then you're just spending money to buy your way out of the contracts that you've put in place. Yeah, it's hard. So it is better to sell if you can find a buyer to sell the agency, roll it into the acquiring agency, and then fulfill all the agreements.
Yes, because you have something like finish line.
Yeah.
You can go out, and also you can earn some extra money.
Yeah. Okay, so what is your best advice for young designers just getting started to be able to grow in their career and start a career as a designer?
We can give two advices. First, if you're a freelancer,
Okay.
or a designer, take a manager. It's scary, it's hard, it's talking with clients, and when you're making design, you have two roles, and it's very hard.
Okay, so if you're a freelancer, hire or contract with an account manager.
Yeah, it could be not just, it could be not a manager that have a big price. It could be just your friend.
Just somebody to do the relationship side and to,
You know designers, you know accounts, you know managers, and you can go to some manager and talk. I have client. Let's make it together.
Yeah, that's good. It's good advice. I did both when I started my agency, as a lot of people do, and it's hard. You go to a client meeting, and then after the client meeting, you've got to go and you got to take off that hat and put on a new hat and start designing whatever you just sold, and it's challenging. So one of my early best hires was somebody to do that piece of the business, because it's hard to just keep taking hats on and off. Okay, so that's first advice, and second advice.
We often are talking about that I don't have time to make new project, to make portfolio, to renew portfolio, I don't have time. But it's not about time, it's about energy, because at evening you have time to watch new series, watch new film or go to bar or something else, because you're tired, you're bored, you don't have stage, and I'll watch new series. And if you think not about time but about your energy, and if you will go to sport or yoga or something that will give you energy, you will make much more than you did before.
Yeah, that's good advice too. Everybody has the same amount of time. We all have 24 hours every day. And why do some people get to here and other people just can't get out of here? Because this person is using their time more wisely. They're being smarter with their time. They have goals and vision, and they take the steps necessary to get themselves from here to here, and they're using that time. I think I grew in my career because while all the other people who started when I did were playing video games at night or watching movies, I was working. And you can ask my wife, man, I spent so much time on my computer. I would go to work all day, and then I would come home and I would work on all my own little pet projects. But it's what helped me learn and grow and progress in my career. When I was laying in bed at night, I was reading business books, and other people are reading fiction books, and I learned and grew. So you're right on time, using that time. We all have the same amount, so what are you going to do with yours? Okay, those are two good pieces of advice.
Yes.
Sergey, what are your advice? What are your pieces of advice?
I think if young man just became a designer, it's a good idea to go to work like junior just for free to great agency. So because you need an experience fast as it can be, and in cool design studios there are a lot of great designers, sometimes with epic last names, but they're really good. They will teach you very fast.
So your first piece of advice for young designers is to not be afraid to go and work for free if you have to at a great agency. That having a mentor, somebody you can be around who does it great, can make you grow exponentially in your career.
The second one, don't be afraid to go and to educate. Right now we have a lot of opportunities to go to YouTube, to see some lectures and movies, how how to do good things in web design. Already right now we have online courses how to make good things in design in UX, and these things really works.
Yeah. So self-educate. There's no excuse for people today to not grow. If you really want to grow, you can learn somewhere online. There's so many courses and so much free content on YouTube and other places on the internet that you can get blogs and things that will teach you how to do what you need to know how to do. So there's no excuse. If you're in outer Siberia, you can still grow and become a great designer by learning from the content that's available online.
At the first time you came at summer,
Yes, it was
I think, wow, amazing guys,
Yeah.
amazing cities,
Yeah.
summer.
I love it.
I love it. I will make an online course. After
Yeah.
this, you we
like,
no,
I would come in December again. It was fun. I had the experience. That's the Russia that we see in the movies. Cold. Everybody has their jackets up like this, and they're walking with their head down. That's what we see.